Hello everyone, we will continue our case study for sales order report, and in the previous video we are able to call the smart form from our report. Yes, and now the no restriction dialog pop-up is coming. Directly the preview is coming for the smart form. Now we will check the output of the smart form and we will go for the various output related changes in the smart form output. I suppose I'm running the program. I'm giving low value of the date, high value of the date created by everything I'm providing and I'm executing. Whenever I'm clicking onto this print preview button, I just remove this breakpoint. I'll remove this also. We got the preview of the smartphone. We will check each and everything one by one, and then we will correct those things. First important part, which I'm able to see now, date is coming perfectly fine. Okay, some font related issues that we will resolve. We have to date, from date, to date. Okay. SO created by, I gave R Mehta, but PER num is displaying. It means I did some mistake in the smart form itself. So firstly, I will correct this mistake. I will open the smart form in a parallel session. This is our smart form. If I will go for value of SO created by, value is not displaying. If I will go to text editor, in this particular text, we are displaying the value. I will go for go to change editor. And you can see mistake is here itself. I want to display the value of this variable. It means I need to use what? I need to use ampersand at both the places. Yes, I need to use ampersand. Otherwise, it will not display the value of this variable. That's why it is simply displaying this variable. It is not displaying the value of the variable. We need to display the value. Now, if I will just remove the breakpoint first and show you, I will comment. So that we can check the output directly. By mistake, when I designed, I did this mistake. Now I'm correcting this. Low value, high value. Now I'm clicking onto this button. Okay, perfectly fine. Now I will go for next thing. Suppose if I will go to my program, I'm going to the program. Suppose I'm only giving the low value of the date. I'm not giving created by also. As it is optional, I'm only giving the low value of the date. I'm not giving the high value. That is also possible. And created by is optional. I'm not providing. I'm executing. Now you can see in the report output, SO created by is not coming. And we only has the low value. But whenever I'm going for print preview, have you seen SO created date, low value, to high value is blank. Now customer will simply say, I do not require this too. Now I'm not giving the username. Why SO created by is coming like this blank. Do not display it now. Yes. So in that case, what we can do? We need to write the logic for the same. It means if user is not giving the high value of the date, we will not display this. We will not display this. If user is not giving the SO created by, we will not display this. We will not display this. So we will simply go for the logic. It is very easy, very easy. So I will show you firstly in the debugging code. I'm uncommenting this breakpoint statement. Now I will go for our program. Very easy to handle this requirement. I'm only giving the low value of that date. I'm not giving high value. I'm clicking onto the button. Now from the program, control came into the Smartform because now we put the breakpoint inside the Smartform. Just see the various input parameter values. PER dat underscore low. This is the date value we passed. This is our high. High. We have not given high value. So have you seen 8 zeros are coming? Because we have not given the high value of that date. So it is coming as zeros. We have not given the username as so created by, and it is coming blank. It means we will simply go for a condition if PER dat underscore high is equal to 8 zeros, we will not display. If PER num is equal to space, we will not display. This is what we need to write. How we will write? It's very easy to write. Suppose if I will come out, how I will write? I will go to the Smartform. This is our Smartform. Now you are how your date is appearing. I will just run and show you so that we can write the logic perfectly fine. I'll just run the program. We have from value to high value. If high value of date is equal to 8 zeros, we do not want this. We do not want this. If SO created by PER num is equal to space, we do not want this. We do not want this. So I will simply write a condition. Just see. This is your Smartform. This is your Smartform. We are displaying all these things inside that template. Firstly, I will go for two, TO2, this one 2, this one TO2, this one TO2. I will go to the condition. I do not want this 2 to display if the high value of date is equal to 8 zeros. So how I will write? PER dat high underscore high. This is your column. Just see, this is your name of the parameter. PER dat underscore high. In your Smartform, this is the name of parameter. PER dat underscore high should not be equal to 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If high value is not equal to 8 zeros, this particular text will display, else it will not display. And yes, if it is equal to 8 zeros, we do not want to display. So how we have written the condition? In which scenario it will display? We just reverse the condition. If high value is not equal to 8 zeros, we want to display this particular text. It means whenever we have the high value of the date, only in that case we need to display this. I will go to the value, to value of the creation date or high value of creation date. Same to same condition we need to put here also. If user is giving the high value of that date, only in that case we need to display. It should not be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So whenever we will go for high value of that date is blank, it will not display because this condition will not be true at that point of time. Now I will come on to created by. Same condition we need to put for created by. So how I will write? What is the column name? PER num should not be equal to blank or space. How I will give the space? This is the way to give the space. Yes, if user is giving the value of username as so created by, only in that case we need to display. It means it should not be equal to blank. Similarly for the value, PER num should not be equal to blank. Now I will activate. This is very, very easy to understand. Yes, in the corresponding text itself, you have an option to pass the condition. So we simply gave the condition. If your date is not equal to 0, only in that case we will display this high value of that date. If user is giving the username as so created by, then we will display these two text. So I will just show you the output now. Firstly, okay, I'll go to program directly. I'm running the program. Firstly, we'll go for first scenario in which I am passing everything. Because it should not be the case the previous scenario hampered. I'll just go to execute. Perfectly fine. As so created by, from date, to date, as so created by R. Mehta. Now I will simply remove this high value. I am removing this created by. I will go to this print preview button. Now you can see this is what customer wants because we gave the condition that text will display if it is not equal to space. Whenever we have associated by, it is should not be equal to 80 whenever you are giving the high value of that date. Yes, so now it is not displaying, it is perfectly fine. Now we will come on to the next part. See, this is looking very vague, very vague. Can we give the horizontal and vertical boundaries so that customer always require a border? So can we give border to this particular table? So we will give the border to this particular table. So how I will give the border? I will simply go to the table. This is our table which is inside the main window. We'll go to table. Now you can see we have an option here for select pattern. Go for select pattern. Display framed patterns. Now I will choose this pattern because we want horizontal lines also. We want vertical lines also. So just choose the pattern, framed pattern. Now I will activate. So I provided the boundaries to the table. If I will show you the expected output, I will run. I will go to execute. Now you can see it is looking good because we got the boundaries now. Yes. Now, what is the summary of the video? In this video, firstly, I corrected this mistake, which I did by mistake in the previous video. I put M% because M% will display the values. Next, we took the condition. Next, we took the scenario. If we are not giving the high value of the date, still 2 was coming. If I'm not giving the value of username or created by, still so created by is appearing. So what we did, we simply put the condition in the particular text. For this particular text, we put the condition that date should not be equal to 8 zeros, high date, high value of date. Similarly, for this also, for this and this, we put the condition that username should not be equal to space, and we got the expected result. After that, what we did, we provided the horizontal and vertical boundaries to the table. And how we gave the horizontal and vertical boundaries? Go to the table, choose the framed, go to the table, click on to select pattern, choose the framed. You can display the patterns, choose the particular pattern, and you will get the expected result. In the next video, we will create a smart style because this is a very vague output as we are working in real project. So we should go for each and everything which customers should accept. So we'll create a smart style. We will provide the various fonts and alignments. So that's it in this particular video. Thank you.